Hey guys, it's Jess. So today I decided to do a tag video, and this tag is a little bit different. I decided to create my own tag, and the purpose of this tag is to basically help us smaller YouTubers, like with smaller subscribers, smaller views, stuff like that, get to know each other better because, it gets kind of hard. Messaging on YouTube is obviously really difficult and it's hard to comment back and forth, so I thought that this would be a great way to get to know each other just from a video, and then you can decide if you want to support each other or, if you want to become YouTube friends, stuff like that. So this is called the Get to Know Me tag, and what you do in this tag is you can come up with 8 facts about you. 8 facts that people may not know, or people usually don't know unless they actually ask you or get to know you. So, hence the name Get to Know Me tag. So it can be anything about you that's like important to you, anything that is crazy, just any 8 facts that you want to come up with. So I've came up with my 8 facts, and I'm going to go ahead and start right now. So, number 1 is I live in North Alabama. I don't know if you guys know that about me. Obviously, I have a southern accent, and it's kind of obvious that I live in the South, but I live in Alabama, and I actually live in North Alabama, so the Tennessee state line is literally about 2.5 minutes from my house. I could walk there if I wanted to. It's not that far at all, and I think that's really cool that I can just go to a different state, whenever I want. The second fact is that my birthday is January 16th, and I'm 20. So my birthday was 3 days ago or 4 days ago. I'm not exactly sure, but I just turned 20, so I'm 20 years old. I was born in 1996, so yeah. The next fact is that I have never worn false eyelashes in my life, and I never will. I think false eyelashes are really, I don't know, it's a big hassle, and they're just so fake. Like, I'm okay with lots of makeup, which that doesn't make you fake, but I'm okay with lots of makeup. Hair extensions, I don't have any, but, if I did, I'd be okay with it. Stuff like that, it doesn't bother me, and obviously I don't care if other people wear false eyelashes. You do you, girl. But I'm just not a big fan of them, and you'll never catch me wearing false eyelashes, ever. The next thing is that I have never, and I will never, spray tan. So, I know a lot of people are into spray tanning right now. Just about every YouTuber I've ever watched does. And I don't mind, actually tanning, like tanning outside or tanning on a tanning bed. I know people are gonna, jump down those people's throats, like, tanning is so bad for you, you're gonna get cancer, you're gonna get this, but I think getting a little bit of sun is really good for you. You need sun for your skin. Like, you need vitamin D, you need, sun. So tanning a little bit outside in a tanning bed doesn't bother me. I've done that before, and I probably will continue to do it. I like having a little bit of color on me, but fake tan, I just think is completely unnecessary for me personally. Now, some people look really, really pretty with fake tans, and, I would never judge somebody for getting a fake tan, but it's just not for me. I think it's too much of a hassle, having to do it every couple days, or, getting your sheets dirty, getting your clothes dirty, having to wait a certain time, stuff like that, having to get new foundations just for when you're tan, new concealer, stuff like that. It's just not my cup of tea. The next thing is that I do not have a camera or a computer of any sort. It's kind of crazy. I use my phone to film my videos and to edit, which is why I usually have the little blue thing that's up at the top, the watermark or whatever it's called, which it really sucks, but it's not my decision. It's financial problems, and maybe one day I'll be able to get a camera or a computer, or luckily both, but for right now, it's not looking like it's going to happen anytime soon, so I just have to be positive and thankful that I have a phone that I can do this with. Some people don't even have that, so I'm very, very, very thankful that I at least have that. The next fact is that I do have a few chronic illnesses, which really sucks, but it makes it hard to live a normal life, and I know lots of people have way worse illnesses than mine, but it doesn't change the fact that I have them, and that it does make it hard for me to live an everyday normal life like most people. And the two main ones that I have is scoliosis and endometriosis. I'm not sure if all of you know exactly what those two are, but scoliosis is basically when your spine is shaped like an S, or it has a little bit of a curve in it. And if it's, slight or moderate, all you have to do is get a back brace and wear it, daily or nightly, and it straightens your back out for you. But if it's all the way to the point where it's literally your spine is shaped like an S for real, you have to get surgery, which sucks. And that's what ruined my entire life, but that's a whole nother story. I've already made a video kind of touching on it, but I had to have surgery, and they put 2 titanium rods on each side of my spine, and there's like 24 or 26 screws holding it together, and it makes me in a lot of pain constantly. It really sucks. But the other one is endometriosis, which basically means that when it's your time of the month, when you're on your period, your body basically, it feels like you're giving birth. Like, that's what your body basically thinks is going on. Endometriosis is basically when you have kind of like burn holes in your uterus. That's what it kind of looks like. And it just really messes everything up, and it makes your cramps 20 times worse than normal cramps, which absolutely sucks, but you can't do anything about it unless, you can do surgery, but the only thing to really cure it is getting like a hysterectomy or something kind of like that. And I don't know, I'm too young, I don't want to worry about that right now and, throw away all my chances. But those 2 chronic illnesses really, really make it hard just to be a normal person and to be happy and positive, but I try my hardest, and I know I can't do anything about it right now, that I was born with those, and I will have them probably for the rest of my life, or I know I will. So there's no sense in like dwelling on it and being negative about it and crying every day, because I can't do anything about it. So why not just embrace it and use my story, my situation to help other people, to give people advice, and to just live a happy, healthy life as much as I can. The next thing is that I was homeschooled for 2 years, actually. I went to a regular elementary school, a regular middle school, and a regular high school for 9th and 10th grade, but 11th grade I got homeschooled. Multiple reasons were why I got homeschooled. The first one is that I had just had my surgery, my back surgery, in 11th or 10th grade. 10th grade. And so I was still in a lot of pain, even though I was out of school for 2 months and I was homebound, which means a teacher came and taught me at my house while I was in bed. But after I went back to school, I could not sit in my seat all day for 8 hours a day. It hurt so bad. And another part of it was that my social anxiety had gotten really bad and my depression had gotten really bad. So being in school made me hate my life so much, and I hated everybody there. I hated myself. I was miserable, and I told my parents that I would either drop out or be homeschooled. And I know that kind of sounds like a spoiled brat, but I hated myself and my life so much. I was at such a low point in my life, and I hope I never end at a point like that again. I don't think I will be, but I don't know. I think school had a lot to do with it, and things that were going on at home, along with my back problems. It wasn't a really safe environment. So we decided to homeschool me for 11th and 12th grade, which helped those issues a lot. And the only thing that really sucked about it was losing friends, but I would have lost those friends anyways. They were fake, and I know that now, but at the time I was just like, I miss my friends. But I'm glad everything happened the way it did, and those friends weren't real anyway, so oh well. And the very last fact is that I'm actually in a relationship, and I have been for 3 years, or 3.5. It's been 3 years and 6 months. Those cute little counting things where you count how long you've been in a relationship. So technically it's 3 years and 6 months, and I have a boyfriend, and he is a very, very sweet, loving guy. I'm so lucky to have him in my life, and I met him, I believe it was, what's before August? Oh, July of 2012, and then we started dating soon after that. So we've been together ever since, and he's an amazing boyfriend. He treats me very well, and I'm just very, very lucky to have him. So yeah, that is all of my facts for this Get to Know Me tag, and I'm going to tag a few people to do this tag, and you can tag however many you want. I just don't have that many YouTube friends right now, so I'll just tag a few of my friends, and y'all can tag as many people as you want, or you can just, write on there that anybody can be tagged. So yeah, I thought this would be fun to get started and help each other get to know each other. So yeah, thanks so much for watching.